Hello, hello, hello. You are watching YY Ben Shabbat, and welcome to my new video, okay, and my new stream. So thank you guys for watching. So I had this Oasis Spring save that really developed into so much more than that. I went into Newcrest, then down to the Soul Valley, Tortosa, and I had families and generations and different religions and cultures, and I was really putting it down. And I think that the recording and playing got overwhelming, and I just said no. The videos were too long. I was learning how to stream, and I decided that I really needed to have that structure system. I thought I would like record a 3 hour stream and say, I'll edit that later. And as someone who's just starting, that felt very overwhelming, and I don't think I had the tools. So I'm starting fresh with this new save. I spent a few days really working on it. So let's go through my Ciudad Enamorada. I didn't change much here in Nuevo Corazon because this or this description of this neighborhood makes reference to Sudor, the gym, and what is this? Del Amor. So I felt that if I got rid of this, it kind of just killed the vibe. So I kept these houses here. Um, I also kept the Media Naranja Park because it's referenced in this plaza. But guys, I really made it really cool. So let's go into it. So I have three religions, and if you guys don't know, I kind of create the fantasy of religions through clubs. So I create clubs, I name them after religion, and then I create households that are part of like maybe share a culture that's associated with that religion, etc. And I'll make that way. And so I have museums that I use as the houses of worship because, among other lots, museums can be used as a designated club spot. So, first we have the Cathedral Virgen del Caribe, which is the version of the Caribbean, and the bio did not save. So, we'll make sure we get the bio for y'all next time. Then we have La Unión Musulmana. And because Ciudad Enamorada has like that Mexico City inspired vibes, I try to keep the naming of my lots in Spanish. So La Unión Musulmana is the Muslim Union. I don't think there's a bio here either, but we have the lot. And let's go into the church because I did not create these things. I've actually got them from the gallery, and I try to just like and follow so that I can uh find things again and give credit. So the church should have been created by, let's see if I did what I was supposed to do. It was named church and not cathedral. Oh wait, but if I saved it in my library, which I think I did. It was created by Simlicy. Simlicy created, but the church that I chose was, well, no, yeah, Simlicy. I edited it, obviously. So Simlicy has a really cool church. The architecture, specifically the outdoor architecture, is stunning. Let's get into that because I want you all to see what we're working with and what we're expecting um, to have here. So because it's Mexico City, obviously I needed a church. I wanted to have, or this is Mexico City inspired. So I wanted a Catholic community, a Latin American one. So as you guys can tell by the name of the cathedral, La Virgen del Caribe, or the Virgin of the Caribbean, child, the community is Caribbean. So we have Dominican Catholics here. Um, Second, we have Sephardic Jews. And then lastly, we have North African Spanish Muslim. So I'm very excited to show you guys all this. I have some Christian CCs. So this is from an Eastern Orthodox pack that I have, or that I found online. And then we have this from Curse Forge. So I could find this for you. This looks very Catholic, like the Catholic book or the little Eucharist thing. And some of the art. And I got this, if I'm not mistaken, from. I'll show you guys right now, right quick on Curse Forge. So Curse Forge could do your thing. I think it was Curse Forge, but I hope I'm not wrong. I mean, where else would I've gotten it from? I mean, oh wow, they do have Christian paintings. Church. Let's see if it's called Church. Right here. And I want to give credit to Sim Versus, who does really cool stuff. And this is their church stuff. So I kind of like try to fill their church with a lot of their stuff. They have a lot of cool medieval clothing and fantasy stuff. Which I don't really use because that's not part of my fantasies per se. But I think he has here. I mean, I don't know what their gender is, but they have really cool stuff that y'all should check out. Again, that's Sim Versus. And they have 9.1 million downloads and only three. Actually, how do you follow people on CourseForge? I don't know. Alrighty, so here's the church. Super nice. The little baptismal thing. I don't know why they're two. I don't think you need two because you only do one baptism at a time, I think. Um, I don't know, guys. There's so many different Christian stuff that I don't really know about. So, uh, because there's so much Christian diversity, so you can't really assume one or the other. So that's our Virgen del Caribe. We're gonna move on to the mosque, which is La Unión Musulmana. La Unión Musulmana. We have now La Unión Musulmana. We're gonna go in. You guys are gonna see how amazing this mother effing save is. Okay, so we are here. I'm gonna show you guys this from the outside. I'm trying to keep with the colors of the town. Obviously not perfect, but I think it matches pretty well. I think the roof matches pretty well also. And um one of the club activities for I have some this is a Muslim CC that I found online. I'm gonna try to find the name for you guys. Um and also the Quran open and closed, really cool. Um okay, so yeah. In the Muslim club, people their form of practice is meditation and yoga to stimulate or to make it seem like prostration almost. And so every religion I try to use a different activity to distinguish them from the others. All right, so I love this. I hope you guys love it too. There's a lot of outdoor space. No shoes allowed indoor. There are sinks to wash. I thought there were sinks to wash for wudu. For maybe, yeah. I guess it's just in the bathroom area, but that sucks and you have to walk all the way back in. Should I add a sink, guys? Yeah, I think I need to add a sink. Que tanto, tanto. You need to wash your hands before praying. Where all sins. Right, this is so cute, like a sink right there. Yeah, so people can come wash their hands or whatever. Perfect. So guys, this is La Unión Musulmana. Musulmana. I think it's a stunning structure. It's simple, to the point, and it's cozy. I love it, and I think it matches really well with that. And let's see if I definitely saved it. So let's see who made it. This was created by Mal Quabasi or M Al Quabasi. I love that. Okay, I don't know why I don't follow them because I like their work. Mm, there could be okay. A lot of people. I have eco dwelling. I'm not really sure what that means. Eco dwelling is a perfect home for those of us who have decided to adopt the idea of peaceful coexisting with our Earth Mother. The infusion of modernity and eco living makes this home one of a kind. Ooh, not one of a kind, child. It's looking great. I think it's cute. It's to the point. It looks modern. It's expensive enough for a small house. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so Mr. or Miss M. Al-Qubaisi, thank you so much. I think it's a really stunning mosque. Even to be honest, I didn't really change anything. I just added the meditation stuff. I'm gonna have to say this is a great build. I use it in almost all of my saves, which is so effing true. So get into that. Okay, so we gave credit for that. Thank you for holding it down, guys. Now we're gonna go to our synagogue. Remember, it's three religions, one beautiful place. Okay. Okay, guys, so now we are at the synagogue. Again, keeping with the Ciudad Enamoradas, Latin American, Mexico City inspired. I kept most of the building names in Spanish, so La Sinagoga Safardi, which means the Sephardic synagogue. The color of the outside, not very matchy with the theme of the town. I didn't really touch it, and I'll show you guys who created it. I touched the inside, not that, like the exterior. This was created by Candice or Candice 16. I don't know. So this is a person you want to find. I should follow because I like that work. Thank you so much, Candice 16. I think it's stunning. I have a fake mechitza, which is a separation between men and women. But you know, in other saves, I've actually had a division, two entrances, men's side and women's side, but it creates problems about giving speeches and listening and watching the wedding and just access. In this save in Judaism, you kind of this. Oh, look at this amazing Torah. I really don't. I have to really dig deep to find where I found this. I apologize that I'm not giving credit to the creator. I downloaded this many moons ago, so I would have to let's see. Oh, PSB, traditional Torah. So guys, at PSB, let's find PSB. So I believe this is she or he, Pandora Simbox. And yes, it has a little glass to break at the wedding. It has challah. It has the shofar. It has a Torah. It has it all. So I guess Pandora's Sims box is what PSB means. Pandora, you're doing the work already. So stunning. They meditate and do debates and view art because this is considered art. So they view the Torah. There's Jewish art that I also got from another CC. You know, we got the evil eye, we got Yerushalayim, we got the names of Hashem, like we got the Ein Hara, we got the Hamza, we got the Ahara Olam. Okay, so don't even come. Shalom. It's giving corny, but it's working and it's giving synagogue. So, oh, and then we have a chuppah back here that is functional. Like you just click on it and you can get married as if it was an arc. And this is a fake ketubah, and there are different designs for that. So, and then of course we have the reminder of fragility smashable wedding glass. Stunning. So people get married outside, the club gets together in here. What do we have upstairs? Oh, we have a cafe. I forgot about this. And we wanted this to be a place where people come and study and do stuff. So there's also a big study room with research and debate, computers, and an ample space to do homework. Okay? So it is a one-stop shop community center, and it doesn't end there. This is open to the public, not just to the Jewish community. It also has a vegan night market. It has an apothecary. I really don't know how to pronounce that word. Apothecary stall. And then they has the around the world in 80 bites food stall. Okay, Kapaga. So it's a place where people are gonna come and kiki. Okay, and those are the religious institutions that you'll find in my save, and you'll see while I'm playing. I'm of course going to expand to other worlds, but I'm starting fresh with Ciudad Enamorada. I thought the weather was great. It wasn't too many lots, so I didn't feel like overwhelmed with restocking everything. But then, I do feel like there is still limited space. Oh, if you need ample space to build, you definitely, and you want a warm place, you should definitely go to Oasis Springs. Willow Creek also has many lots, but it's has the Four Seasons, and I like the Four Seasons, but not like that. So we have a restaurant, we have a small business called Academia de Bellas Artes, which is essentially a school of fine arts. We have an apartment, a residential rental, two houses, super spacious, super ample. We also have, I, you know what? I need to show you guys. This one is so adorbs. I recently lived there with a sim. So this was created. Let's give credit to the creator because I think it's stunning. It was originally created by Ali Lux or Lux. As you can tell, I made some minor changes, but mostly color and furniture. And I'm the only comment actually. So great build, spacious with enough indoor and outdoor space. You could definitely raise a family here. I thought my comment was important because sometimes you can't really tell what something looks like, how amazing or not something is from these photos. So I definitely wanted people to know, like, hey, like this is cool. We are actually here. I didn't edit that one very much, so I'll show you this one. You walk in. First of all, you have a front porch. Then you have a few things here. You have a little area, like a little Dominican style, like front porch, Caribbean style. So if you're from the Caribbean, you know what time it is. Uh, we have 3 bedrooms. See how spacious? A big bathroom. We have desk galore. We have a backyard, which I think is stunning. Okay, it's a little tiny, but you make it work. So I love it here. It's a great place. Look how stunning this is. I think it's spacious enough. And there's two. You have a little neighbor. If you want your grandparents to live next door, this could be a really good save for them. So please check out the creator, the one, the only, Ali Lux or Ali. Alrighty, so we're gonna move on. I'm having a blast sharing this with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. We are gonna go back to manage worlds and we're gonna take a peek at everything that's going on here. I want to introduce you guys to some of the families also. They should have all bios, but the reality is that they don't all. And so those are the biggest things I wanted to show you guys all. Um, I think that these places become community centers for the micro communities because again, like I shared, there are communities that I've created through clubs, specifically religious communities. Okay, so we're gonna move into some of those families. Okay, so the first family is the Sasportas. It's a Sephardic family here. Simon Sasportas is a quirky, devoted elder with a heart of gold and a habit of striking up deep conversations, sometimes with strangers and sometimes with himself. With his son Ben now married and starting his own life, Simon fills his days with faith, community, and a touch of charming chaos. So he's cute, or whatever. Then we have the De las Casas family. In the vibrant heart of Ciudad Enamorada, the De las Casas household blends tradition, art, and everyday joy. Carmelina crafts words with quiet power. Bartolome inspires a local legend. or inspires as a local legend, and young Delilah brings bold energy to every room. Together, they navigate love, legacy, and life's little surprises, proof that in a city full of passion, family is the most enduring masterpiece. What a cute bio. Wow, Baruch Hashem. Okay. And then we have the Jimenez Peña. Hennessy Sofia Jimenez Peña is a revealed apothecary of Ciudad Enamorada, an Afro Dominican mystic whose talents in herbal medicine are whispered about across the city. With a sacred garden brimming with healing botanicals, she tends both spirits and wounds. Curious and yet temperamental, curious and temperamental, Genesis moods bloom as wildly as her plant. Yet nothing stops her from digging deep, whether it's a root-based remedy or personal truths. Beauty, balance, and a touch of chaos define her world. Okay, I could barely read English, so y'all can read for yourselves. So those are the families there. We have three more Oh, this building is everything. I have to show it to you guys. It's, I think, four families fit here. It's an apartment complex, super spacious. I love apartment complexes with um, community spaces so you could run into your neighbor and have an excuse to have like neighborly chats. And there's definitely, if you have residential rental, you are able to really like have this awkward like standing crossing your arm conversation with your neighbor, and it's called neighborly chat. The first unit is for a single person, one bedroom, super cute, super stylish. Get into that. I have an older man there, the Sasportas. Second floor, we have the kitchen, looking stunning. The entrance is right here. We have a nice living room right here, a desk. We have a very spacious bedroom right here. Then we have another spacious bedroom right here. Another spacious bedroom with a desk right here. And then like a nursery or something like that here. Okay. Two bathrooms. This is a very spacious unit, and all the units except for the first one that we just saw are exactly as big as this one. Okay, just slightly different colors and decorations, but essentially the same thing. Okay, stunning. Pool in the backyard, all closed off in case you have celebrity um, people want to live here. I think this is worthy of wealthy families. It's pretty detailed and great. So kudos to the creator of this. Let's see if I can find them. They're definitely going to be following lots. Residential rental. Take out church. Let's see. I better be saved following this person. Oh, right here. The creator is Bubblefish93, and it's called Ciudad Enamorada Rentals. It's really stunning. They all have balconies. I didn't talk about that earlier, but I think you get a lot in here. So thank you to Bubblefish93. Before we end, well, we're not done because I did not explain a few things here. First, no one's segregated. Okay, so there's different ethnicities and religions, but they're mostly mixed. When possible, especially the early community, the Christians and the Jews were mixed in very well because they were like the first people I created, and I kind of settled with them. And then I was like, wait, no, I want more diversity. So then I added the Muslim community afterwards, and that's why they might be a little separate. So the Nadir family, which comes with the game, I just added a hijab because Nadir's, Aziz Nadir is a Middle Eastern name, so I thought, okay, I'll make them part of the Muslim community. Bam. Then I have the sim that I'm playing here, the Ganem. But remember here, Mr. Sasportas is Oh, who's here? Oh, so Mr. Baruch is obviously he's Sephardic. Mr. Sasportas here is also Sephardic. Simon Sasportas. The De las Casas household is Dominican Catholic, and the Jimenez Peña is also Dominican. Okay, then here we have the Baez Munoz household. You know, they kind of created they helped fund the church and the Catholic community here. Then we have De Tetuan, which is a Moroccan Spanish family. Okay. And then we have another Muslim family. They're a lesbian couple, the Mohammed family. Then here we have Miss Asulai, Abigail Asulai, Sephardic. And then we have the Baruch Sasportas family. As you guys saw, each of them, their dads live in the apartment complex over there. But it turns out that their dads are dating now. So, yay for grandpas of the babies of David Sasportas. So, as you guys can see, pretty diverse. You have Dominican Catholics, Sephardic Jews, and Muslims. And I love it. And this, with the church, this is the synagogue, the mosque, the church, 3 apartment complexes, a restaurant that I added, an Academy of Fine Arts, which is a small business that I added, and then we preserved the nightclub that is part of the town's storyline, and we also preserved the gym, which is also part of the description. And Media Naranja stays because it's part of the description and storyline. So keeping it 100, it's a pretty packed town. We have 3, 4, that's 7, 8, 9 household, 10, 11. So there's a lot of people here, a lot of places to socialize. And we'll see how this works out. So thank you guys for watching. This is going to be the basis of a lot of the following streams that are coming up. So stay tuned for more content on the gameplay. We're going to start off with the Ghanem family, which is one of the Muslim families here, and we will have a bio for them when you see them in the next video or the next stream. So thanks for watching. Give me a follow. Comment your favorite and least favorite thing about this video. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.